A warm welcome to the newsroom. I am Fidelia Aguncha. The Senate has pledged to protect the interests of women in the ongoing constitution review process. Chairman, Senate Committee on Constitution Review, Ove Omoagege, gave the assurance when the leadership of the League of Women Voters of Nigeria presented a memorandum to the committee. He assured women that their interests would be protected against discrimination in whatever form, but not to the detriment of constitutional provisions. The development follows a series of rape cases against minors and teenagers across the country in recent time. Meanwhile, lawmakers at the House of Representatives have voted against a motion seeking to recommend castration for rapists. The House at the plenary on Thursday rejected the motion, which was earlier recommended by a member, James Faleke. Faleke had recommended that persons found guilty of rape should be castrated. The lawmakers, however, asked the Inspector General of Police to immediately commence an investigation into the reported cases of rape across the country. Scores of the ruling All Progressives Congress members in Kwara State have decamped to the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP. The aggrieved former APC members, mostly from Kwara North Senatorial District, recently signified their defection plans. They faulted conflict and crisis among party leaders and members, as well as non-adherence to the party's constitution as the reason for their defection. Welcoming the campees, the PDP state chairman Kola Shitu described the development as unprecedented, assuring the new members that they will enjoy same rights as the existing party members without discrimination. Officers of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, in Edo State have foiled a criminal attempt to smuggle 83 kilograms of cannabis sativa concealed inside sacks of gari out of the state. The interception of the dried weed that tested positive for cannabis took place at Avele Trailer Park, Isaka West local government area of the state. NDLEA Edo State Commander Buba Wakawa, who announced the latest operational breakthrough, said preliminary investigation had revealed that a local cannabis smuggling cartel in the area is behind the cannabis consignment. No fewer than 392 bandits have been killed in the Nigerian military launched Operation Accord against bandits fleeing the northwest and north central parts of the country. Coordinator, Defense Media Operation, Major General John Anenche, told journalists in Abuja that Operation Accord was preemptively planned by the High Command of the Armed Forces of Nigeria to handle the situation.
In the northwest and north central parts of the country, the gallant troops, through land and air offensives, successfully neutralized 392 bandits since the commencement of Operation Cocina, which is a subsidiary operation within Operation Hadarindaji. This seriously degraded the bandits and other criminal elements in the two zones. Consequently, those bandits that escaped resorted to reprisal attacks on civilian targets. Operation Accord is a joint operation involving the armed forces of Nigeria and other security agencies. It is a concomitant operation by all the theaters of operations in the northwest and north central zones of the country, targeted at tackling banditry and other criminal activities. In this regard, all identified hideouts and hibernations of the enemies will be decisively cleared through land and air combat actions. All we need now is that we need information. Why am I hammering on this issue of information? Why am I emphasizing? The nonchalance, sometimes, if I'm permitted to do that, to say that, permit me, is not too good. Nonchalance. You see somebody coming, you see people erecting a camp. You pass through a farmland, you from your own farm coming back to where the settlement is, and you saw a structure coming up, you will not report. And we have these patrols there. It is after it has happened, they will now call.
We'll take a break here to bring you more stories. Don't go away.
In the last 3 years, we have built a multi-purpose center, which is the envy of all in our constituency. And I can tell you that the people who are living there are already enjoying it.
Guy, do you think what this man just said is true? See, I seriously doubt. I'm sure it's one of those their silly lies.
And wait, do you know there's a way to find out if these things he's saying is true or not? This is the Construct app. It gives people like us a sure way to track implementation of constituency projects. It gives valid and verified information on location of projects, amounts allocated, amount funded, the level of job done, and even the profiles of concerned legislators. You and I can post directly on this app.
Are you serious?
This is the Go-To app if you want to know how our Commonwealth is being expanded by the government.
Wow. Let's even see if what this man said is true. Show me.
The Construct app is developed by Other People Nigeria with support from USAID and is available on both Google Play Store and Apple Store.
And it's true.
Of course, I told you.
Welcome back. All religious and social centers in Lagos must be registered by the Lagos State Safety Commission. Director General of the Commission, Lanre Mojola, explained that the new development is in line with the Register to Open initiative of the state government as directed by Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He added that the move became necessary as Lagos prepares to fully reopen the centers in the state. In the statement, Mojola directed all religious and social centers, that is, social clubs, event centers, restaurants, bars, nightclubs, spas, cinemas, and gyms within the state to commence the registration process on the designated portal immediately. Also, the Lagos State Safety Commission and Environmental Protection Agency, LASEPA, would be visiting offices and business premises to assess the level of their readiness to resume operations amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The World Health Organization say they have resumed clinical trials of the drug hydroxychloroquine as it searches for potential coronavirus treatment. On May 25th, the WHO had announced that it had temporarily suspended the trial to conduct a safety review. But in a statement on Wednesday, the agency says it has concluded the review and decided that the trials can continue as they were formerly conducted.
Last week, the executive group of the Solidarity Trial decided to implement a temporary pause of the hydroxychloroquine arm of the trial because of concerns raised about the safety of the drug. This decision was taken as a precaution while the safety data were reviewed. The Data Safety and Monitoring Committee of the Solidarity Trial has been reviewing the data. On the basis of the available mortality data, the members of the committee recommended that there are no reasons to modify the trial protocol. The executive group received this recommendation and endorsed the continuation of all arms of Solidarity Trial, including hydroxychloroquine. The executive group will communicate with the principal investigators in the trial about resuming hydroxychloroquine arm of the trial. The Data Safety and Monitoring Committee will continue to closely monitor the safety of all therapeutics being tested in the Solidarity Trial. So far, more than 3,500 patients have been recruited in 35 countries. WHO is committed to accelerating the development of effective therapeutics, vaccines, and diagnostics as part of our commitment to serving the world with science, solutions, and solidarity.
And now to business matters. The Federal Executive Council, FEC, has approved a sum of 1.6 billion naira for consultancy services for pre-contract services for the design and construction of a second runway at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, with a completion period of 12 months. Minister of Aviation Hadi Sirika announced this while briefing State House correspondents at the end of the third virtual meeting of the Council presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari. Sirica added that the consortium of consultants comprised 2 international counterparts and 1 Nigerian.
Pre-contract services of the construction of second runway here in Abuja. The contract went to a consortium of consultants. Mrs. Nako Haskonin, DHV, which is a Dutch from Netherlands, as lead consultants with one of the Nigerian consultants. Then Global Project Consortium, Mrs. Interactive Engineering, Mrs. Saruk Engineering, together at a total contract sum of 1,659,592,908 naira and 78 kobo. And this included 7.5% VAT, and also it's an exchange rate for the dollar component of 360 to 1. And this is what caused the seeming increase in the last estimated figure.
And outside Nigeria, the Libyan army says it has taken control of the capital city Tripoli, pushing out militia loyal to Khalifa Haftar. Following the Thursday's attack, the Libyan government says its forces have now moved into another city to the southeast, which is the last stronghold for Haftar in western Libya. On Wednesday, the Libyan army of the internationally recognized government managed to retake Tripoli airport from Haftar's militia. In March, the Libyan government launched Operation Peace Storm to counter attacks on the capital and recently regained strategic locations, including the Al-Watiya air base, in a major blow to Haftar's forces. Libya's government was founded in 2015 under a UN-led agreement, but efforts for a long-term political settlement failed due to the military offensive by Haftar's forces. The management of Heartland FC have accused the former chairman of the club, Chibuzo Etwemena, and the former secretary of the club, Kajetan Nwokbara, of financial mismanagement. According to the Owerri-based club, the duo failed to clear all the contracts they brokered on behalf of the club during their tenure from July 2015 to July 2019. In a statement released by Heartland's Director of Communications, Solomon Onu, the board alleged that 15,000 euros was also missing from the club's accounts, adding that the duo also refused to hand over the club's property in their possession properly to the current management. Both men have, however, denied any wrongdoing. During Etumena's tenure, Heartland signed deals with kit manufacturers LIG and Jordan Red. The club also embarked on a 2-week training tour of Turkey. And that's the latest from the newsroom. Many thanks for joining us. Bye for now.